Okay, this is an overview of what the applicant sees from the Faculty Affairs Suite Application Manager. This is the landing page for general positions and not specific, but we'll go ahead and walk through each of the screens. An applicant would come to this page and then select the school that they're looking to apply to. In this case, we'll slide down and select Cinematic Arts. Once that's loaded, then all the positions available at Cinematic Arts will show up. And in this case, we have a test position. So we'll click on that and then go ahead and start our application. Once we start our application, it's going to take us into the process. And we're on page 1 of 3, or step 1 of 3. Talks about the position here, and then I'll go ahead and fill out the data. The required fields have the red asterisks by them. We'll go ahead and fill in pretend applicant here. And we'll go ahead and finish up the required items. There are a couple more you can add, but we're not going to. And slide over to continue to step 2. Okay, we're on step 2, so we have a summary of the data we entered on the previous screen, and then the rest of the screen is the EEO data. Now this can be entered any way they need to. Decline to state, whichever you want to enter can be entered here. So I'll go ahead and slide down, and you can either go back to the first step or you can continue forward, and we're going to continue forward. So we'll click on this and we come up to the third page, which is the page that you upload your data, or the applicant uploads their data. So the applicant would go here, choose their file that they want to upload, and there are instructions here. These right here are configurable, so you could put in whatever instructions you needed for what needs to be included in the document, which it could be the CV and cover letter, etc. So we'll click here on Choose File. That brings up my folder of files. I'll select one, click on Open. And the second step of this process is I need to upload the file. So you notice it's in black here. Once I upload the file by clicking, it turns green, so now they're ready to go. One option when they apply is to enter a URL for performances or works or writings that might be online. In this case, again, it's optional. In this case, we're not going to. And we'll move to the next section, which is references. And references, by the way, are configurable, so you can have 0 to 10 references, and there's a minimum and a maximum, so in case the applicant wanted to add some, or you wanted to allow the applicant to add any, they could. In this case, there's only one, just for demonstration purposes. So let's go ahead and put in a reference provider. And once that's typed in, if the applicant wants to be notified of when the reference letters are submitted by the referrers, they click on here. They can go back if they want to correct something on the EEO page or submit their application. Once that's submitted, you have 3 options. Now it confirms that you've applied. We can exit the system, which takes us to usc.edu. You can apply to another position using different data, which just takes you back to the beginning screen. Or if you want to apply to a different position using all the same data, you can click here, and it's a one-click process. You choose the position, and it's done. And that's it. Thank you.